Now, your First Alert weather with meteorologist Abigail Tegler.
Welcome back in, everybody. It is a cold, cold morning. I drove into work and saw some snow flurries, and I wasn't too happy about it. I don't know about Eric.
I love seeing the snow. I put a little video up on Twitter. What I'm wanting, though, I want some sledding weather. I love to sled. I grew up in the Midwest, like Abigail over there. I love to sled. It's one of my favorite wintertime activities.
Go back to the Midwest.
I agree.
We don't want that down here.
I'm in a contract. I have to work.
Well, go to Tennessee then, because they're seeing a little bit more snow than we are. Thankfully, for those of us who do not necessarily like winter or snow, for the most part, the snow has stopped. We didn't have too much accumulation. You might have had a light dusting on your car or some grassy areas early this morning, maybe even late last night. But the good news is, it's on its way out, so we don't really have to deal with too much of that as we go throughout the rest of your morning. But we are still under a winter weather advisory for Pulaski, Fayetteville, Winchester, as well as Leoma. This is until 6 a.m. this morning. And with this, we do want to keep in mind those roadways and driving. Not going to be ideal, especially for us up to the north portion of the valley and in Tennessee. It's not going to be the best. And in addition to maybe the slushy road conditions, we're also having visibility issues as far as fog goes, especially in areas near Winchester. Fayetteville, you're to 8 miles of visibility, 7 in Meridianville, as well as Haleyville. So that means all jumbled together, give yourself extra time. Mostly for us here in the valley, we're more towards the 5 minutes because of fog, but also, in addition to fog, some less than ideal driving conditions for some of us in Tennessee. That is more towards the 15-minute mark. So if you are driving early this morning, take your time, give yourself a little extra time. There's no need for a rush. And as we go into the later half of your morning, conditions will clear up and become a little bit easier to drive on. As we go throughout the hour by hour, noticing the 30s out there, 32 Fayetteville by 7:30, 33 in Winchester. We need those temperatures to bump up a little bit more as we go throughout the day, and they will. But unfortunately, not a whole lot. Northeast winds 13 miles per hour, gusts upwards of 25 miles per hour today. Not a shocker. We've been talking about winds what seems like forever now, but we will have the 40s move in as we go into the later afternoon, and some of us even seeing the upper 40s. But remember, with these northeast winds, it's feeling a little bit cooler than it actually is outside. We'll have a mixture of cloud coverage and a little bit of clearing as we go overnight. That's going to help us drop down a little bit more as we go into the later evening. Overall, we're looking at a calm night ahead, which is good, but once again, still talking about the 30s and the lower 30s at that as we go into your Monday. So another chilly start, but we'll have a mild start as we go into your Tuesday. And as temperatures start to increase, we'll have a switch in those winds. That'll help us out a little bit. But overall, we're still talking about gusty winds today, mostly from the north. So that is going to make it feel chilly outside. So bundle up. Layers are going to be your friend, and so is a windbreaker. That probably wouldn't be a bad thing to have on hand. As we go throughout your next 10 days, well, we have a mixture of some rain, some 60s, some 50s, some 40s, some 30s. It's really a mixed bag, and these temperatures are likely to change as we go into next week, but something you have to look forward to, maybe if you have a significant other. Sunday, Valentine's Day with a high of 41.